one of the people that speaks very highly of you, Dr. Bill Dorfman. We're going to bring Bill Dorfman on the program today. We're talking about discolored or pigmented gums. Bill Dorfman, everybody seems to know him from Extreme Makeover. He is the world's most famous dentist, and he's well known for creating these world-class, beautiful smiles. In fact, just about every celebrity in Hollywood has seen Dr. Bill Dorfman for their smile. Dr. Dorfman, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Randy. It's good to be back again.
So, Dr. Dorfman, you have sent patients for this gum procedure to Dr. Farnoosh. Is that right?
Absolutely. And I have to tell you, Randy, every single patient was blown away. You know, people grow up with something that they don't know that they can fix. And all of a sudden you say, hey, you know what? You don't have to have dark pigmented gums. And they just never even realized that it could be fixed.
So this really completes the smile.
You know, when you think about a smile, we're looking at the total smile now. It's really three elements that you have to consider. Number one, the teeth. You can make the most beautiful teeth in the world, but if when you smile you have a really gummy smile, it just kind of ruins the whole picture. The second thing is the gums. You know, how do the gums form around the teeth? Are they at the same level? You know, if one front tooth has the gums up here and the other has it down here, you lose the symmetry, and that's not a very attractive look. So the gums are important. The color of the gums are important. If you have black circles around your teeth, you know, it's not the most attractive gum tissue to surround the teeth. And then finally, the lip position. Where does the lip fall? If a patient smiles and the gums are nice, the teeth are beautiful, but they just have a gummy smile, that also is not considered attractive. And we can move the position of the lip today with a really simple procedure, and Dr. Farnoosh has kind of perfected this for us. So, you know, I can make the teeth look great, but I need him to really give us a beautiful total smile.
Now, how did you hear about Dr. Farnoosh?
I actually met Dr. Farnoosh at a seminar. We do seminars on cosmetic dentistry, and I was covering some of the things that we do on Extreme Makeover to really give a patient a beautiful smile. And after the seminar, Dr. Farnoosh came up to me and said, Dr. Dorfman, I love what you did with the teeth, but what about the gums? What about the lips? You know, and he started showing me pictures of things that he did, and it was like earth-shattering. I had never seen gum bleaching. You know, I didn't even know it could be done. I've been practicing 20 years.
And you put them in your book, is that right?
Well, I did put it in my book, Randy, and in fact, we dedicated part of a chapter to it in $1 Billion Smile, which is now a New York Times bestseller. And, you know, I have sent so many patients to Dr. Farnoosh, and they're all really, really happy with it.
Tell us about your book, by the way.
My book is a book about smiles, kind of like Bill Phillips' book, Body for Life, and how changing your body changes your life. When we shot Extreme Makeover and we interviewed patients at the end, the one thing that they always rated as the biggest life change for them was their smile.
Is this something you see, Dr. Dorfman, in your practice quite a bit? People with discolored, pigmented gums, unhealthy looking gums?
You know, it's a really big problem for patients that have it. And I would say, you know, women with very dark skin are usually the ones that are going to have this. And, you know, a lot of them will say, you know, it doesn't really bother me, it's just kind of my ethnic coloring and it's fine. But a lot of women just don't like it. You know, in fact, for many women, that's the number one thing they don't like about their smile, is the dark pigmentation around their gums.
Dr. Dorfman, thank you for coming on the show. Final word about Dr. Farnoosh and his role in creating a great smile.
I think one of the most important takeaways is when you look at a smile, it's kind of like looking at a forest. You can just look at the trees, and that would be like looking at the teeth, or you can look at the whole forest. And when you look at a smile, you need to look at the whole thing. You need to look at the lips, you need to look at the lip position, you need to look at the gums, you need to look at the teeth. When you put all three of those things together, then you have a beautiful smile.
Dr. Dorfman, thank you very much.
Randy, thanks for having me again.
Okay, we are completely out of time. Okay. Somebody watching this, they've got one of these problems we've talked about. Sure. What's the first step?
My advice would be watch my website.
Okay.
I can call my office. I'll be happy to send you a brochure and what have you. And then, as I said, your dentist can take photos, email it to me, let me review it, I can get back to you. That's what I do with all the patients coming from out of state for treatment to me, and we go from there.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
My pleasure.
Very interesting.
Thank you for inviting me. Glad to be here.
You've been watching The Wellness Hour, leader in medical news and information. I'm Randy Alvarez. If you'd like to see this program again online, visit our website at wellnesshour.com. For now, I wish you good health.